Hey y'all, it's me, Niecy Lynn. This is so early. It's 7:30 on Friday the 29th. This is Flosstube number 195, which is amazing to me. And we have what is called Fun Day Friday, where we do teacher planning and stuff once a month. And I think my strap here is twisted maybe. And so I have to be there by 9. So I got up and got ready super early, and my hair is doing whatever it wants today, like always. And I wanted to film before I go because I won't be home till after lunch, so then it would put everything way late. So we are here and we are rolling. Before I forget, Shelly at Just Stitching Inc. in Strongville, her new Flosstube 165, I think she filmed it on the 24th, she showcases a lot of freebies by designers. So not only is that fun to get you can see all the different designers kind of style and find somebody new that maybe you haven't stitched before, but she's just a doll to watch anyway. So before I forget, I'm going to say that. I have 3 whips this week. I was planning on having 4, but I only have 3. And I went and picked up Halloween rules. Well, we'll start off with the good stuff, and then we'll go to Halloween rules later. Johnny sent me this. It was nearly finished. And it just had, I think, 2 hearts to be stitched. I took out the word zebra and stitched it in brown because it didn't show up a lot with the yellow. And then back stitching. That was it. But I finished it up and got it framed this week. This is just a frame. I think it was from Michael's. Yes. And it was half price. So it was like super inexpensive frame, but it looks adorable on it. It fits perfectly. And it just made me crazy happy. So it's fixing to go up on the wall in my stitching room, but I wanted to show it first with a big shout out to Johnny for sending it. Thank you so much. I think she had started stitching it for her grandson many years ago and changed her mind because it had Caleb here. So I did take Caleb out, but I love it. I think it looks so cute. And it's just got some sticky board and batting on top of it. And it is gorgeous. So I was super excited. I mean, that makes a big spot filled in on my arc wall. And I didn't have to do very much with just back stitching. So thank you so much, Johnny. It went so smooth. Halloween rules. I went to pick up Halloween rules Saturday. And it was not right. I brought it back home yesterday, still ready to go. Okay, so I would go to pick it up Saturday, and it's not, I'm fixing to show you, it ain't right, okay? The lady who I pick it up from realizes it's not right. It's got a bubble place over here. You can see it's way to this side more than this side. It's not really straight. The frame is beautiful. It's not straight down here. It's a hot mess. Literally could have done better myself here at home. So I told him, I said, I need it by Friday, okay? I need it to show on Friday. So they said they would redo it. So I left school yesterday when I got done and went to pick it up, and nothing had been done at all. I might as well have brought it home myself and fixed it. So, it looks nice on, they did the backing nice and everything. And I know needlework is difficult. You can see the line is all squiggly and all this. So I told her I'd just take it home and do it myself. She was very gracious. I wasn't mean, and she was very sweet. And she said she was sorry. They were just super short-handed. And I know these kind of pieces take a lot of time. I do know that. And so it had already been up there for 2 weeks before I went to pick it up on Saturday, right? So she did refund me and asked me to bring it back and let them make it right after I used it today. So I am trying to decide if I'm going to just take it apart in the back and do it myself and then go just let them redo the back part to make it look nice, or if I'm going to let them just do the whole thing. It just makes me nervous. The longer it stays up there, the more chance it has of getting snagged or torn or something on it. Or, I mean, y'all know we spend lots of time on these pieces. So, and sorry, I'm all gruff today. I have a sore throat. So I'm torn. So y'all can chime in and let me know what you think about that. And I switched to the living room where I used to film a long, long time ago. I'm gonna try to do better about not making y'all stare at the same stuff every week. We'll see if I actually make it or not. But over there you can see there is Midnight Watch, the green piece right there. I think this is Simply Autumn by The Drawn Thread. Then there is, I think this little piece over here by the clock is Heart in Hand. The next one over is Hands On Design. I think it's Hey There Pumpkin. Then my Autumn Little House Needleworks is right there. And then my little tree has tons of little ornaments and things on it. If we have extra time, I may go grab it. I think that one's Midnight Watch, maybe. Maybe that's Halloween Eve. Maybe this is Midnight Watch. I'm probably calling it the wrong thing. By Blackbird Designs. There is my Pumpkin of Leaves. What else is over there? Bent Creek Autumn and Cricket Collection Autumn. And then on my red little toolbox is Autumn by Drawn Thread. So I'll try to do better about switching y'all around. That's one of the blankets I made last year. This is the blanket made by a Sweet Miss Ann. My friend Kristen's mom made it for me, Miss Ann Childress, and she made that for me. And so I love it, and the kids always want to snuggle under it, so it's super fun. So I'll try to do better about switching y'all around and moving you this place and that place, and all you can see some of the mess outside. It's starting to green back up and not look so bad. On to whips. I worked a little bit on my Polar Plunge series this week, not a ton. And last night when I got tired, I just left the needle in it. So I'm just gonna move the needle down. And of course I forgot to get my boards because I'm in a different spot. So yay me. So here it is, like this is it. It is so cute. This whole series is adorable. And I'm doing it on a piece of 32 count sea spray. And there's what I've got so far. So I finished Narwhal and he's fully finished. And then this is Polar Bear Peak in that series. Polar Bear Peak by Hands On Design. So here he is like this. He's super easy and fun to stitch. I just got distracted this week. Framing the arc, and then I've driven to Cedar Hill twice to try to get Halloween rules. That ate up some time. And you know, if I'm there, then I have to go in Half Price Books, which is just right next door. So, you know, there's another hour gone because I can't pass up Half Price Books. I really can't. I just can't do it. Oh, and I forgot to bring my iPad in here. Catch and I went to see Mom on Wednesday and have lunch with her. She was in a good mood. She is progressing in her disease for sure. We were, I took her to Chick-fil-A. She usually eats pretty good there. And so she could watch him play in the, in the little playground, area. And so we're sitting there and she says, well, who is this? Because he was waving at her at the window, and she was waving back. He'd run by and wave at us at the window. And I said, well, that's Catch Mama. And I know she can't remember anybody's name. So I just say, oh, that's Catch Mama, like nothing. And then she goes, no, where does he come from? Who does he go to? And I said, oh, Mama, that's Keely and Bebe's baby. Catch is Keely and Bebe's baby. And he looks just like Keely. I mean, he's a carbon copy of his daddy. And she says, oh, well, there's so many kids and grandkids that I've never even met. I said, well, there's lots of us. And I just left it at that. But y'all know I have one sister, so my mama had 2 kids. My sister and I each had 3 kids. I have 3 grandbabies, and my sister has 2. It's a pretty finite amount of folks. So her disease is definitely progressing, and when I called to talk to my sister about it, she said, well, she didn't know my name the other day. Somebody asked, and she couldn't think of my name. And usually, even though she doesn't know anybody else's name, usually she can come up with mine and sister's, or she has been able to until now. So she's definitely progressing, but she seems in a good mood. And so that's all I care about. If she thinks she's happy, that's the best we can hope for right now. So I know y'all always ask about her. Y'all are always so sweet to ask about her. So I wanted to be sure and give y'all that update that she is happy and in a good mood, which is fabulous. But she is definitely progressing in her illness. This is Christmas Rules by Primrose Cottage Stitches. I just loved it. First time I saw it, it's so cute. Could not wait to get it done because I love my Little House Needlework ABCs ones, Autumn ABCs and Summer. I've done all those. And then, you know, my Halloween rules over here. And so I love this. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna make myself get started on it. I've just been trying to just keep working a little bit. So I've started on Deck the Halls. So Christmas Rules top is finished, except for I may add the white fluffy sparkly stuff around the hat trim because it does not show up just great. And that may help it a little bit. So I have Deck the Halls, and then it's got a Christmas tree with presents under it. Let's see here. Oh, you may can see it better on this side. And make the comparison there. Theirs is on a kind of a gray. And one of y'all had sent this piece, and I thought, you know what? This is perfect. This is what we use, because it's a long, skinny piece. So it will be perfect for this. So this is what it's going on, and it'll be fine. And yes, I could have tea-dyed it first, but I just didn't. So it is what it is. But it's a beautiful piece. It's let me see if I can show you a little bitty corner of their pattern. There's a little, you can see like their pattern is really easy to read. So sometimes, especially black and white patterns or older patterns, for me are kind of hard to see. But I will say now that the hands-on design, all 3 of these I'm working on. So my hands-on design, this one by Primrose Cottages, and the next one I'm fixing to show by Krista Gramer, Just Stitching Along, is that those are super easy to read. They are made so that you don't have to, you know, be squinting so much to try to see what is going on. I think I was going to tell you what it was on. Hold on. I have mainly the called for DMCs, and I've pulled some of my I pulled some other colors, but I'm using mainly the DMCs on it here. But I thought I had a little tag on here. Maybe I don't. It's a mystery. It's a mystery piece, I guess. I thought I had in here what it was. But there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sections, and I'm on the second one. So hopefully I'll have it finished in time to display at Christmas. I will probably fix it because when I bought that little shutter that my Little House Needleworks is on right there, it had 2, you know, there was like 2 hinged together. So I have another one that I have not used. So I will probably use that to go put it on. Now my last whip, and then I'll show you I got the fabric to start the next one, but I didn't get started this week. This was my start for, I've got 2 September starts of samplers, and I only got 1 of them started. This is Krista Gramer, Just Stitching Along, Miss Sarah Lockhart, 1845. She is a beauty. She has some fun specialty stitches. I don't think, okay, these are eyelet stitches right here. If you work on Ada, you could do them as Smyrna crosses. And then you would just have to leave off the little birds that are over one. So you could stitch this on Ada and just leave off these two little birds and make these Smyrna crosses. And this could still be a beautiful sampler on Ada. It's the only specialty stitches it has that won't support are the 2 over 1 birds and those eyelets, which can be switched. So she is 91 by 123. She's not super big. She thinks she has some sort of Scottish something because of the red and green eyelets here. But she is beautiful. For my stitchers out of the country, Krista's charts are all available for PDF download. I don't think she has any that aren't PDF download. And you can see right there at the bottom, that's her Etsy site, Just Stitching Along X. So if you can go look, and she has a beautiful selection of samplers and things that are available for PDF. I know a lot of y'all, the shipping charts makes it cost prohibitive. And some of y'all, I think maybe in South Africa or other places, have had a hard time even getting them to get to you if you pay for the shipping. So y'all are always looking for PDF downloads, but her site has a lot of good PDF downloads that are classic samplers like this. So she is a very good resource. If you follow her on Instagram, she's always going fabulous places. So not only is she super sweet, but I mean, she's always doing all the fun stuff. And of course, let me put my needle up before I realize I have it half hanging out here. There we go. On this one, I pulled my Wicked Stepmother colors, and it is going to be gorgeous. It has 2 colors of red on it. It calls for a darker red and a lighter red. I think this will get most of the colors that you're seeing here. So you see there's the burgundy here and then the lighter red here. And I love, this is my kind of colors right here. I like some noise in my colors. And this is just working for me, 100%. And so the other day, I sat down and started this here. So I've got over half of the H done and nearly got the band under it done so I can see where to start the next band. And I'm loving it. I believe this is a piece of 32 count vintage country mocha from Floss and Fabric from Jerry Lynn. It is a beautiful, beautiful piece of fabric. It's one of those that if you want a lighter finish is on one side, and if you want a more mottled, darker finish on the other. And it is gorgeous. So this has been my stitching this week. I worked on Tuesday and Wednesday, and then I worked on Tuesday and Thursday. I had catch on Wednesday. We were gone all day Saturday, so yeah, it was a lot. No, was it Saturday we were gone? One day I was sick. One day we were gone, and then one day I was sick. So maybe Sunday was the day that I did not feel good. And then, yeah, that's right. So it's just been kind of a busy week for me with lots of stuff going on. And so I didn't get a ton of stitching, like not as much as I would like to get, but it's okay. I got my mail done. So everybody, I think, but Tana, and I still didn't see it. So I emailed you back at the email address I had for you before, Tana. I think you got, like, you were a recipient of a share back in 2021, but I was afraid to use that address again. So if you'll email me back to that email, which I hope you got, if not, we will keep trying to get this worked out. Oh, that goes in there, but that's okay. We'll just pile it up like this. Now, y'all remember I messed up on my Wicked Alphabet by Primitive Needle. Because, you know, it's me. And I cut the fabric to do it over one, I guess last year before, forgot, and stuck it in there and then started stitching on it. So then I just decided to turn it into this boo here. So it is so cute. I love the lettering on it with all the curly cues and all this. I've had it in my stash forever. I love it. And it looks like it's all one color, but it really has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colors. It really has 6 colors in here. So you can't see it much. And they're all close. They're all similar. I mean, you could just use one color if you wanted to, but so I cut myself. I've got another piece of 32 count raw natural linen here that we're fixing to start this on. I don't know if I'll get it finished by Halloween or not, but it is, it's gonna be one of my Halloween stitches for sure. I did run in Joann's, and I don't think I showed y'all last week that I found the Christmas ornament issue out. But I went in there to grab something. So that one will be hopefully a new start soon. But this was at my Joann's. It has some adorable things in here. I think there was something in nearly every section. I don't think you guys can see the charts, so I'm flipping that way. Let's see here. Okay, the black work, which y'all know I love doing some black work occasionally. There is some beautiful black work pieces in here, which I call it black work. I'm sure it's probably called something else, but because none of this is black. This one, oh my gosh, this Christmas pudding right here. Look at this Christmas pudding on this little thing. This is so cute. The teacup on the book, adorable. The stocking, a tiny little strawberry. I mean, so cute. There is some adorable things in here. Some of the designers I did recognize from the picture that, you know, was kind of their style. I think from the Needle Art by Wendy has some in here. I think this is one of hers that I thought was her style right here. I think that one, yeah. This piece is beautiful. The Noel, the Holy Family, which if I had my life right, I would get it done for my friend Patty. She has a Holy Family tree that she does one of her Christmas trees in. This little sweater right here, oh my goodness. So cute, little penguins. What else? Oh, the Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus was so cute. And this one down here, I loved. So look at this one. That's a half to stitch. This is adorable. The Mr. and Miss Claus, too cute. All the Santies. This one is gorgeous here. I think it's a full coverage piece. Yes, it is. So you gotta really want that one. You know, a full coverage piece to me is like a major commitment. It's like a marriage. This, I love my goodness. This one has little deers. The deers is the word I'm trying to get out. And that owl, so adorable. I mean, this thing has some really, really cute ornaments in it. And who did I see? Michelle and Girl, did I see that you got all your, I saw the cover and I haven't got to watch it yet. It's the reason I don't know. The cover came by. that you had got all your ornaments done. If so, I'm so proud of you and excited for you. She was doing ornaments, and she had a gold set to get her ornaments done. These are also cute, them little kitty cats. I got our naughty kitty here. And then this snowman, oh my gosh, these are all so cute. That guy may be Doreen Jones, I'm not sure, but I think. Look at these guys down here in the corner. These guys in this corner. I mean, these are so cute. And there's so many of them. It says over 70. So it's definitely worth the, what is it now, $10 to get it. Look at these. The little gingerbread village. They're in the center and above it. So cute, this beautiful door. These on paper like your Mill Hill kits. So pretty. That may be everybody, let's see. That may be everybody. Oh, and okay, so I thought I did recognize some of these, so I did. And some of these they're bringing back some of the ones from the past that were easy to stitch and that people really, really loved. So from past issues, they have added a few. I know I've stitched that one myself. I think I stitched that one and gave it to somebody as their gift tag at Christmas. Look at this one here, so beautiful. I thought I was intended to stitch that on wood like that, and of course I didn't get it done. This one has got to be a little house, so sweet. That guy right there, too cute. So these are just so adorable. Look at, oh, this Merry Christmas with the cardinal. So it also had that little bonus section there with some from the past in it. So that was crazy nice. Okay, questions and comments. Frankie, yes, I'm always singing. And this week, we got to sing with the kids, the Wheels on the Bus, because it's transportation week. And so we had the Wheels on the Bus, we got on the bus and then we sang the Wheels on the Bus. But anytime words go together that are in a song, then that gets me started. Jenny, I cannot wait to see your 15 Prairie Schooler Santas all FFO'd. That is amazing. Thank you, Jackie. You are so sweet. And Lisa, I'm glad that you're holding together and that Connor is improving. If I make it to Australia, I will come help you FFO. If I ever make it to Australia, we will have an FFO-a-thon and we will set up and do some of your FFOs. It's so much fun if you have someone to stitch with. Okay, Linda, I think if you'll go look on my Instagram, you ask about my broom hair, which I think she's on my Instagram. Deb, I loved the pic of all y'all together. She got to meet Frankie and Rhonda at the Needlework Galleria in Missouri, and so they all got a pic together, and that made me so happy that they all got to meet each other and be there. Rita, I am so proud of your grandson. He won, I think, reserve champion, she said, in his class at the county fair. And I say in his class, some of the places may only have one class. I'm not sure. We would always have, fine wools and then weights within the wool types and all this. So regardless, I'm super proud of him. And I told my son, and that made him so happy. Tracy and Maureen, y'all are all always so sweet to me. Thank you so much. Lorraine, please take care of you. I need you to take care of yourself and rest. I love hearing from you, which makes me think I'm going to ask y'all to pray for our Miss Betty at school. Miss Betty just got diagnosed with ductal carcinoma, and she makes all our whole day. She is one of the volunteers, and she's retired volunteer, and she comes around and she just brings our water pitchers in and makes sure we get our snack for all the kids because the church provides snack. So she makes sure we have that every day. If one of the babies is really upset or something, or one of the kids, she will, go walk them, around the area, try to calm them down. The kids that are moms are also teachers. She will go around and give them a treat for being patient when their mom's trying to get all her stuff packed up after, because, the mom, so like we have 2 teachers' kids in our class. And so when everybody else is picked up, you know, their mom is still having to let people pick up there too, right? And so they stay with us a little longer. And then, you know, the mom still has to get her stuff gathered up to get out the door and everything. And so Miss Betty always has a special treat for them. She has a little bag that has, you know, a little sucker or Smarties or something in it. She's just adorable. So if y'all would please pray for Miss Betty for a complete and full healing and comfort and some peace, because I know she wasn't with us on Tuesday and I didn't know why. And then she posted last night in our group that was why, that she'd found out and she was home having, because I told her we missed her. I said, well, we missed you on Tuesday. And she said, well, I was home having a little breakdown. And I said, listen, we all need mental health days. And that's a fact, y'all. Sometimes when life gets too much, no matter what it is, it's a lot to do. You just need to take a mental health day. It's okay to call in sick to the universe. It is okay. It is okay. Say, you know what? I've got all I can handle today. And I'm just going to hole up in here and take the fetal position and suck my thumb and try to let some stuff settle in. There is nothing wrong with that. And don't let anybody tell you there is. So please pray for Miss Betty and for Miss Lorraine. So I hope you take care and get to feeling better. Jack's Creations. I love the Bent Creek Noah's Ark mantelpiece. The mantle is called, I think it's called the Ark Mantle by Bent Creek. Somebody told me that it was available at Silver Creek. I got on their website and I could not find it. So it is on my radar. I have never seen it stitched in person. I've only seen it in a picture, but I loved it. So it is on my I gotta find it list. Marilyn, yes, your fractal is going to be amazing. It's okay. She's doing one of the fractals, and she's on page 8 of 28, if I remember right. And yes, some of us stitch fast, some of us stitch slow, some of us stitch just huge pieces that take a long time, and that's okay. That's okay. If you're enjoying it, that's all that matters. Nobody has to rush. It's not a race. You're right, Marilyn. It is not a race. Debbie, once you get that Floss thread, you will be in love. It makes white a game changer, y'all. And it's a DMC, and it was gifted to me, and I will never go back. I will show it here so you can see the word. I think the needlework stores carry it. Somebody said 123 Stitch was out of it and then had got it back. But it's DMC, and then that's the word right there, F-L-O-C-H-E. Somebody said you say it like Floss, and somebody said you say it like Floss. So I don't know which one, but either way, you use one strand and it gives you fabulous coverage. So yes, you're gonna love that stuff. And Tana, I did look at my emails and I couldn't find you. So Edith, it's got 3 babies due. Two great grandbabies and 1 grandbaby. So she is crazy excited and gonna be crazy busy and having all the fun. And they're all due on the same day. So that is so fun. I love that. So she said she's looking for all the birth samplers. And you sure are. You're going to have to get some flame fingers. And we will be short today because I'm just trying to get done and uploaded before I go. Oh, I will tell y'all a couple of funnies. One of the little girls, and y'all, she is so cute. She looks like a little doll. And I say y'all know this about me. Y'all don't know this about me because you don't see me or smell me. I wear patchouli every day. I love patchouli. I've loved it my whole life. My friend who is kind of close to being a hippie says it smells like dirty hippies. And I don't care. I have loved it my entire life. I love patchouli. But it's usually a love-or-hate relationship. People will stop me and say, oh my gosh, you smell so good. But then there are people who, like my friend, who Buffy hates patchouli. She hates it. And so during that time, we go around and we sit next to the kids, like, and we pat them on the back to try to help them relax, right? I go to sit next to this little girl, and y'all, she smells like, she's like a doll, right? She's like, she has these long eyelashes and this curly black hair. It's like wavy, these beautiful soft curls. I mean, she's just looks like a doll baby. She's just a doll baby. And I sit down by her and I start patting her, and she goes, Miss Teacher. And I said, what's my name? And she said, Miss Nisi. And I said, okay, baby, but remember, we're not supposed to be talking during rest time, right? We don't have to sleep, but we have to rest. And she said, yes, but I need to tell you, You don't smell nice. I was dying. Click another check in the non-patchouli camp. She is also Italian, so I wonder if it's something specific to Italian people's noses, because Buffy is also Italian and hates patchouli. So it just killed me. It was so hard not to laugh out loud, and I just said, "I'm sorry, baby," and I just kept patting her. But I was like, "Oh my goodness, yes, I don't smell nice. I don't smell nice." They're just hilarious. So it has definitely helped bridge the gap with the girls being gone and getting, I do get catch on Wednesdays. And so it has definitely helped. And I've been talking to them on FaceTime and all, and then they'll be in next week. So I am so excited. I cannot wait to see them. In pictures, Kimmy James looks like she's grown like a foot. It's insane. Arya's 2 front teeth are just hanging by a thread. It's grossing me out. So we're gonna have to try to coax those things out of her head while she's here, because that is too much for me. That nappy teeth falling out business. Okay, shares from last week. 1, 2, 3. Okay. This is J Manila. If y'all will email me, NisiLynn@yahoo.com. J Manila. Summer. This is Primrose Cottage stitches. It is adorable. It is Welcome Summer. It goes to Karen Barnes. This is Welcome Autumn by Primrose Cottage Stitches. It goes to Janet P. This one is so beautiful, and I have seen people stitch it, and it's just stunning. This is Hoop-de-Doo Tomato Patch by Sue Hillis. It's H109 by Sue Hillis. It is so gorgeous. The picture is beautiful, but man, when you see it stitched in some other pictures, it's just breathtaking. Lydia Bowers. And then I'm waiting to hear from who? Patricia Walters. Danette's went. So Patricia Walters from last week, and then I have them here somewhere. Okay. This is Barb Olivieri. This adorable little tree frog, Elaine Edwards. And Linda Norris. Leslie Price here. And is there one more? Yes. Nancy Gage is here. And then also, I'm waiting to hear from, where is it? Debbie Rice won the Halloween rules set. So if y'all will holler at me so I can get those in the mail. And then this week's shares are, okay. Heartstring Sampleries, Baby It's Cold Outside. Use the word cold, C-O-L-D, like right. I know y'all have a hard time understanding me sometimes. C-O-L-D, code. Use the word code. This is Pumpkin of Leaves. Use the word pumpkin. I'm gonna show it. And it's my one, it's right over here. Yeah, There, I think I'm pointing at the right place. These are still available on Bent Creek's website. Heartstring Samplers, Baby It's Cold Outside is still available. Pumpkin of Leaves. I love it. Use the word pumpkin. This is one of the ones, and I believe it's lavender and lace, maybe. But in honor of Edith's grandbabies, just use the word, I was gonna say that, but let's just use the word baby. Use the word baby. This thing is gorgeous. It may be one of those that's hard to get, I don't know. But it is so beautiful. Patty, I'm gonna give you some new water before I go to work. It's gorgeous. So use the word baby if you're interested in that one. And this one here is a Jewish wedding sampler, and it is gorgeous. So use the word wedding if you're interested in this one. It is so pretty. It is by Vera K Studio. But it is, let me see, there we go. Use the word wedding if you're interested in that one. So I think that will pretty much wrap us up for today. We're a little shorter because I'm trying to hurry. So I'm trying to blab fast so I can be sure I get everything uploaded. It has time to upload before I go. So we're gonna finish off with a happy face of the beautiful sampler that this just makes me hope. So, oh, and hey, Charles is back stateside. He's been back in London again. Y'all know I live through a lot of y'all vicariously going places. So I hope you had a good trip. I'm anxious to hear how that went. But I love this thing, and it will be on the wall in the stitching room. And so we'll be back in there soon because I'm going to try to do better about moving around so y'all can see different things. I don't know how to, I'm afraid if I touch this to zoom it, it will cut it off. Or I would zoom up on there, but you can stop it on your phone and zoom in. And if you're watching on your TV, I don't know how you do that on your TV. I'm sure smart TVs are capable of that, but I do not know how. So, but I'm gonna jump off here and get this uploaded, and then I have to be at school by 9. So y'all have a great weekend, a happy Friday, and enjoy your stitches. Bye.